basic model, like where we are going to add our materials, where we are going to start our UV editing and shading, and how we are composing all that stuff. This is a just like very which I will use say is a white modeling. Uh, there's nothing here, just a simple plane, and then we can come to shading and add colors, all that stuff. This is for after classes, but today we are going to make a basic layout of our project. So please, everyone, create a plane, and by pressing S, resize it as you want, as big as you want, as small as you want, but keep it ideal so that after adding some more components and objects, it looks great. So everyone is done with this plane. Like shift plus A, then plane. Thanks, Max. So what I'm going to do now is again shift plus A and mesh and add a cube. Here is my cube. Here we can see that my cube is way much bigger, like covered the almost my plane. So what I am going to do now, press S and resize it accordingly. I guess this big is pretty good. Okay. So what I want to make is a big carton box, a rectangular box. So again, press S, then Z. Now, by pressing S plus Z, what we can do is resize our box in Z axis, like here. If I press X, then X axis, Y, Y axis. This is really easy, like a simple math, coordinate geometry. Like again, uh, select the cube, then S. If in X axis, X, Z, Z, Y, Y. So according to our project, we just need to resize it at Z axis. So press Z, and this big is enough. And again, so as I shared my GitHub, and also yesterday Shub told us about like how to move the shapes by pressing G. But I just don't want to make my shape like here placed under the plane, above the plane, behind, and I want it like in proportions, like get stick to the axis. So control Z, and by pressing G, G plus X, X axis, Z, Z axis, Y, Y axis. Just like resize. If I want to move it around in X axis, X, Z, and Y. I hope everyone getting the point. Like if I want anything in X axis, press X, Z axis, press Z, and Y axis, press Y. Sorry. Uh, resize just like X, Y, Z, and move. So what I want that to take my shape above the plane. So press Z and just right above the plane. We can check here. Is it over at least? So what we want that as I shared the picture of what we are going to make in our workshop. So we want this upper flap as we can see here. So first of all, please everyone tell that do they completed this step?
Yes.
Thanks. So press the cube. Like if you see in hierarchy, you can see this cube. Press cube and then press tab. So now we are in edit mode. So what we can do in edit mode, we can play with around our shapes like extrude, insert, and add on top of something, like something that kind of stuff we can do in edit mode. So first of all, we can you are noticing that there is some dots on my on my shape. There is one dot. So if I press uh, one, and by pressing one, I can only select these dots. If I like, I can select this dot and this one, this one, this one. So what we can do with these dots is like move it around. Like for if I want to make my shape extrude or just get bigger from this side, press G and you can see here, like it just look very bad. So what I'm going to do is Control Z. We can also make these flaps by doing this, but to maintain symmetry and some of in ideal way, I will do is just by create pressing three. So by pressing three, we can select faces now. One, two, three, four, five. Like as we studied in geometry, these are our faces. So to make the flap, first select the upper face. Now we can't just press E and extrude it like this. So we want some cutouts to cut some shapes or get more, like here you can see that there is one lines which are our vertices, and to move it we need more. So press Control plus R. Control press R, and here you can see that there is a yellow line is appearing, and I want that to be in a vertical form so that the my shape is going to cut from the top side. And here, and now scroll up or down to adjust the number of the cuts. Scroll up, scroll down, scroll up. So what I need is around 7. That's right. So now what we can see here, we have now 7. Make the middle flat. But we're not going to start now. Again, select all 7 faces. You can select by just like doing this or press shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry about that. I just got disconnected. So before starting, continue. Uh, anyone want to show his progression? Like where is he? Is he stucking anywhere around or something like a question, a
Query
query,
anything.
anything? Hello, hello. Is I'm audible?
Yeah, yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So anybody has any query or anybody has want to know something more about where I missed or something like that? Or just screen share to show your progression where you are at. No one?
I guess we should continue. No one has
So let's
anyone.
just continue. So we are now here again. So select all these faces and again Control plus R. This time we got the better and like just like this. Okay, like nice. So what we are seeing here is now a grid pattern on our first face. So let's just come to the better part and select these middle shapes. Again, three. Press three to select faces. One, two, three, four, five. And press E. What is gonna do is this extrude these shapes and extrude accordingly. And this. Now this look very odd, not that great, but we are going to make it. So first of all, press 2. After pressing 2, what we can do is now we can select these edges, vertices here. So what we are going to do, shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then upper. So now what we are going to use is very important. Like if you want to connect any shape, want to make a bridge, want to make a door, anything like that, this is very important. So press Ctrl plus E and bridge edge loops. See how good it is. We get the right proportions and the angle too. And again here, shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, Control plus E, bridge edge loops. Now from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Control plus E, bridge edge loops. And 1, 2, 3. So as we can see that now we get the shape of our carton. So as we can see here, like it is some sort of extrusion here too. Uh, Again, select faces. One, two, three, four, five. E. So what we are seeing here, it looks very odd, like that big. So press 3 again and select this and then S. Again, select. So now what we are going to do is, first of all, we learn how to use bevel and what is the use of bevel. Uh, a cube. Tab. So bevel is a very good tool. If I want to make my cube more roundish, like not very sharp edges, Control plus B and scroll up. See how good it is. This is what we are going to do at the upper part of this. Here we got. So here is our carton ready. Anyone want to showcase his uh anyone? Max, please.
I can show mine.
Sure, sure, please. Wow, that's great, great, great. Looking nice.
Thank you.
Max, if you want to. Thanks. Oh, that looks good too. So let's just continue. Now, what we want is now to make a straw. To make a straw, press Shift plus A again and cylinder. And let's just move it here and press S. Because for a straw, this is way too big. And I think, hmm, I think this is still way too big. S, and I think that's right. So what we want is to make a curve. Uh, First of all, we are going to move it here. And just in our coding and every place in computer, Control C plus V. Copy paste works everywhere. Control C plus V and press G. Here we are. So what we want is to make a straw, which is going to be first straight, then after that incent in an angle. So to I just use this. I think that looks right. And just so what we can see here, both of the cylinders are not aligned, and the alignment we need is in x-axis. So click on both shift and then go to view. Sorry. Yes, object. Sorry, object. Then transform. Then align objects. Now what we can see here is a small pop-up here. Align objects and then press S X. So yes, here we are. And sorry. So we are in edit mode with both of our straw points. So as I told you, bridge edge loops is very important. This is what we are going to do here. What we want is to connect both of these objects. So first of all, select this, then this, Control plus E, bridge edge loop. Uh, it just, I don't think this should be happened, but Uh, Sorry about that. I think there is something. Okay. So here we are stuck here, and we can see that both of our objects are not connecting. So what is the problem here? I selected both of the objects individually. So what I want is to join them, like make them one object. Here we can see cylinder and cylinder one. So connect both of these and control plus J. Now both of the cylinders are now a part of a single. Like here we can see that only one cylinder. And then again tab, shift. This looks very awful. Now we can see that our straw is ready now. And what we can see here, our straw looks like broken down in midst. So then right click and shade auto smooth. Now it looks way smoother, and just place it here and adjust it around like this. So now we are going to do some of the work like in background. If anyone want to ask anything, I know there is something odd with my straw, uh, which I'm going to fix it. But for now, there's not much time, so please bear it and tell me anything you want to ask me or anything like that, or just show your progress. What we are more going to do more like. Oh, I just saw your question. How did you connect them again? So let's just perform another straw. Shift plus A and cylinder and scale it down. G here. Again, one more cylinder.
Praveen, I guess
So
your screen is not
before,
sharing.
oh, let me see. So as you can see here, we have both cylinders, but they are separate. So before doing that, what we need is to join them in a single shape. So first of all, shift, select this cylinder, and control J to join them. Now we can see now they are only one cylinder. And then tab, if I want to connect them, this and this, control E, bridge edge loops. I think if you got it, is anything else you want to know? Is if you is you got it? Is I think so. So I guess I should make another straw. Yes, this is what we are missing. So this is we got our shape here. So here is our desired straw. I wish you guys get it. If you want me to explain it again, don't hesitate. Just ask me. I know I did some mistakes in my first straw. Is anybody like just ask me anything, please? Like I really want that you guys learn something from me. I know I am also a student and sharing my knowledge with us.
Can I share my screen?
What?
Can I share my screen?
Sorry, please again.
Can I share my screen?
Sure, 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 sure.
So I'm up to this, but I don't know what to do after this part.
That looks great. Just you just need to extrude it or like just connect it directly to the shape. Press E and extrude it. I think that's enough. And from the last phase two, like under, yes, that looks good. That looks great. Press tab again to exit. Now place it as you want. So now this you are doing great. And now what we are going to make is some trees and bushes. Okay, thanks. So here we are. So what I'm going to do now is just close everything and add a new shape, a new cylinder and tab. To make a tree, making a tree, it might look very hard or complicated, but it is not that hard. So what we are going to do is select the upper face, Control R, uh, and E. Mm,
Praveen, I think some background noise is coming from your mic.
What?
Some background noise is coming from your mic.
Sorry, let me fix it.
Sure.
I think now it's fixed. So we are here. Now what we just want to place our tree and to add leaves. We are going to add leaves and other things like texturing and some of the animations by using uh, geometry nodes. Today I tried myself so much geometry nodes and created some of my work. Yeah. But this is for our other part. We are not going to go into the geometry nodes and stuff. So what we need is to place our tree so that in our render animation we can see our tree. So as we can see here it is. Uh, our tree might look some odd or awkward, but it is. Where after adding some leaves, it will be good. So here it is. Huh? So if you want to add any text or anything like that, most of our work is done now and we are going to add all this text and everything after we get the material done. So that's it for today and we are going to start tomorrow by adding some materials and going to make this tinted plastic like texture with all this text and liquid. So, thanks for joining us. I hope you learned something.
Hold on. So should we end this meeting?